What is up, Finesse family? Hopefully, everybody is having a great day today. I hope you guys are ready for this conversation we are having. You guys know on this channel we deal with the mindset and how to keep our minds steady and focused, to have the self care, to have ideas and great topics about wealth, ideals and great topics about health, and just keeping our mind stayed on things that will balance us and give us understanding. That is what we focus on here. And we also blend in things that are going on as far as trending topics and news to get understanding and help us get mindset shifts. So once again, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you guys for coming with my day one Finesse fams and original. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for being here as always. Also, shout out to the new channel members. We have Ma Bless and Blessed Dad. Shout out to you guys for joining on the enthusiast level. Thank you guys, and thank you to all you guys that are joining the channel membership. Thank you guys for you guys that have bought merch. If you want to buy the merch with a meaning, don't quit Millennial Finesse Mindset, and also Finesse, the definition, that is in the merch store here on the YouTube panel and also on my website, millennialfinessemindset.com. So thank you to all you guys that are supporting the channel. Thank you to those that came in and hit the like button, supporting and sharing. Remember guys, sharing is caring. And we're going to get into this topic today because this is going to be really good, guys. You know, we really do focus on mindset here. We focus on how to get our mindset well prepared to have wealth, ways to build wealth. We focus on health because health is wealth. We need to know what to put in our bodies, how to use our bodies, how our bodies are a temple, and how that our bodies are super important, and it's how we treat it. So today we're going to focus on how to get healthy. And on how to get healthy, we have a special guest that has been here today. That's here today, but they have been here, and you guys always ask for them to come back, so I brought them back. We have Sed the Inner Trainer, and he is going to focus today on health and how that relates to if you want to have a clear mind, if you want to have a healthy mindset, what are the things that one can do to lead to that? And those things are the self-care and detox. So he is here. He is ready to explain that. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys type question in the chat and type your question, or put the letter Q and then type the question so we know you have questions. But he is here once again to answer all questions, and I'm super excited to bring him up. So I am not going to wait. I'm not going to hold back those on the restream. Make sure you guys are sharing and make sure you hit the like button. So with that being said, let me bring him up right now. We have Sedrek the Inner Trainer. Sedrek, how are you today, and how are things going?
Everything is well, Miss B Finesse. Thank you for having me back on your show and your platform to talk about all things health, I guess, today.
Yes, I'm super excited about it because my subscribers and those that are here with the Finesse fam, they always want to know different ways that they can be better. They want to know different ways that they can get their mindset shifted, and they want to get understanding. And to do that, a lot of times we have to know about the other cyclical things that go around our mindset that is necessary for living, our health, how we take care of our minds and our bodies. Then the wealth we need to have things to move forward and prosper in this world. So we need to know how to have it and keep it, right? So health and wealth are big things here besides mindset that we talk about. So I want to know what it is that you have to bring here today and to discuss with the Finesse fan. What are the things that you wanted to focus on today?
Well, I kind of wanted to share some tips that you can do to stay healthy, especially in the winter. During the winter seasons where it's a little bit more cold. Definitely want to share with you and the Finesse family those things. If you guys can hear me properly. So one of the most important things I believe is before everybody needs to have a good detox. Especially when you're just trying to, after all the candy and everything from Halloween, and then the upcoming the holidays, it's going to be very important for you to understand how to detoxify yourself. So one of the things that I recommend, well, there's three things that I recommend to help with your detoxification. The first one is activated charcoal. And what that does, it helps to detoxify your body by soaking in all the toxins. You know, we've been eating, like I said, we've been eating a lot, and maybe a lack of exercise. All those things contribute to us not being as clean on the inside, and it's going to contribute to weight gain, and also just not having a lot of energy. So it's good to detox. So charcoal is a good way to start your detox. Activated charcoal, it's like a powder that you can take, and you can take it right before you go to sleep. And what it does is it binds to all the toxins in your body, so you wake up, reset, and refresh. So that's one thing that you guys could do. Another ingredient that you can use is diatomaceous earth. Now, the diatomaceous earth is another powder that you can ingest as well. And what that does is it kills all the bacteria, viruses, all those things that they congregate in our gut from years of bad eating, or just because your immune system is a little bit lower than it should be. So that helps to basically get the balance back in your gut. A lot of times we feel sleepy is because we have a buildup of candida in our gut. So if you have a buildup of that, you'll have stronger cravings for sugar, and stronger cravings for carbohydrate, and you can have brain fog too because of the overabundance of that candida. So diatomaceous earth is there to help take away some of those candida, not all of it, but a lot of it that's giving you brain fog. So we have the charcoal, activated charcoal, diatomaceous earth, and bentonite clay. If you're taking a lot of prescriptions, bentonite clay is really good for getting like mercury and the different residual things that come with taking a lot of prescriptions. So those three things, you'll want to take those things at night. I highly recommend to take it right before you go to sleep. And we have a detox that has all three of them. It's called Leader Detox. And you can just take 2 tablespoons of this every single night, and it's going to reset your body. So if you haven't had a detox in a while, or just never have had a detox before, I highly recommend that you do and give yourself the opportunity to detox. Whether you buy my product or you just put all these products together on your own, we should all definitely do a detox at least once or twice a year, if not more, depending on how active you are or lack of activity.
Okay, so let me reiterate that we got a couple people that are in the building. So shout out to Big Ben. Hey Big Ben, hopefully you're having a great day today. A Finesse Fam supporter and always here showing love. He was actually on this show the last live stream we did 2 weeks ago talking about life insurance. So if you guys missed that stream, make sure you go back and check that out. He had a lot of great, excellent information, and a lot of you sent messages saying how you appreciated that stream. We have Miss Lakeisha. She says, hello, Mrs. B Finesse and Sed, aka Fam. She says, hello, everyone. And this subject is very much needed, especially now that the holidays are here. Yes, you are right. And there's a healthy holiday dessert. And shout out to the Intentional Millionaire. He says, salute to the Finesse Fam and chat. So my question for you, Sedrek the Inner Trainer, just like Finesse Fam Lakeisha said, she's saying that the holidays are coming in, and so how important is this detox as far as the holidays, and can you touch base again on how often people should detox?
Yeah, definitely. You definitely you want to do a detox. It would be good to do one every 3 months, but definitely around the holidays. And when you do a detox, like say for instance with my detox, I have my clients take it just a little bit every single day for a month. So take at least 1 to 2 teaspoons every single night, stir it up in water, about 10 to 15 ounces of water. You drink it right before you go to sleep, and then it slowly detoxifies your whole body. You end up waking up with more rested sleep. Skin clears up. You have more energy throughout the day. Your digestion increases significantly. And that's another thing I wanted to touch on as far as digestion is concerned. It's going to be very important to digest your food. And a lot of these heavy foods that we're going to be eating during the holiday season, you're going to have a lot of bloating and a lot more digestive issues because of the richness of the food. So I would highly recommend to take a digestive enzyme. This is one that I purchased called Doctor's Best, and it's a digestive enzyme. And basically, what the enzymes do is help to break down the food. So if a lot of times if you're having indigestion or irritable bowel syndrome or anything that has to do with your gut and your GI tract, a lot of times it's because we're not digesting food properly. So you got to have. I would make it a practice to take these enzymes, especially since you're going to, a lot of people are going to be eating a lot heavier. So again, the enzymes are what helps to break down the food. So that's why it's not always good to overcook your vegetables, because if you overcook a lot of things, say your food and vegetables in general, you're basically kind of destroying or taking out the efficacy of the vegetable being able to digest. So that's why a lot of times when you're trying to digest foods heavy in carbohydrate, it's harder to digest because it doesn't have the enzyme support that you need. So you need enzymes, you need proteinase to help with the digestion of the protein, and lipase to help with the digestion of fats. You also need bile. If a lot of people who have issues in their gut and that aren't able to digest fat, they're a lot of people don't have gallbladder. So if you have a gallbladder, if you had your gallbladder taken out, it's going to be harder to digest fatty substances, even the good ones like the vitamin E's and the vitamin D's and the vitamin A's. So you definitely want to take an enzyme that's going to help you to digest those healthy fats. And even if you do have still have a gallbladder, but you've just been eating a lot of fat for several years, it's good to take these enzymes to help to even the playing field when it comes to digesting all the foods and all the nutrients from the food. So I try to take digestive enzymes before each and every meal to get the most out of the food.
Okay, thank you for that. Let's see. Let's see. Could you go back? Because I see there's people that are coming into the stream. Can you go back and repeat the beginning of what you said as far as some key things? And you guys, if you are just coming in the stream, make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you're hitting the like button. If you know that this health topic is important, sharing is caring. So make sure you guys are sharing this information with your friends and family members so they can get it. You guys know we're coming into the holiday seasons. We're coming into the heavy saturated food season, and it's very, very important that you know how to get the good and bad in and out of your body, and you know the different mechanisms to use it. Once again, if you're just getting in, we have Sedrek the Inner Trainer here. We are doing another segment on how to get healthy. Specifically, he's focusing today on detox, why it's important, the different ways of detox. He is a personal trainer and a certified nutritionist, and he has his own products. So he actually has some of the products. So if you guys want to have a consult with him directly, or you want to order the products, it will be in the description and in the chat. But just so you guys know, he is naming products of his and products that he's recommending that we get. So Sedrek the Inner Trainer, could you go back and talk about, let me get that banner up, what you said when you first started. Could you talk about the detox and what's needed again? And then break down the different levels, and then specifically say your product and what is in it to make it a good thing for people to even have.
Sure. So just break down the ingredients in the detox again.
Yes, and then show
Okay.
specifically your product and what makes your product good for people to buy and ingest. What makes it
Definitely.
good?
Definitely. Well, my product is a detox that you can take every single night before you go to sleep. It's called Leader Detox, and it has three main ingredients. These are the three ingredients that I highly recommend that you guys ingest if you want a nice, thorough detox. The first thing that's in here is activated charcoal. Okay, the activated charcoal is used to bind to any toxin. So, when people have to get their stomach pumped because they've ingested too much, whether it's too much alcohol, whatever the case may be, just have food poisoning. What they do is when they pump their stomach, they actually use activated charcoal. That charcoal binds to all the toxins in their body to alleviate and take out all the toxins. So that's one thing that you really want to use when you're detoxifying your body. Another thing is diatomaceous earth. What diatomaceous earth does is all those extra bad microorganisms that can manifest in our bodies from bad eating and not digesting food correctly. It helps to alleviate those. It'll actually dry those things out and kill them so you can pass them. So it helps with bad bacteria. It helps to kill viruses. It helps with all of those things, all the bad microorganisms. That's what the diatomaceous earth does. It actually dries them out. So that's another thing that you should be taking. This also in the product. And then the third thing that you should be taking, especially if you take a lot of prescriptions, is bentonite clay. Bentonite clay is also used on you can put it on your face, and it helps to clear your skin. I'm sure you guys have seen that powder. But then there's also a grade of the powder that you can ingest as well. And what it does, it binds to more specifically toxins, like residual toxins from prescriptions. It's really known to help bind to those residuals like mercury, lead, and just residuals from overuse of prescriptions or from taking prescriptions for a long amount of time. So these are things that are all in here in the Leader Detox here. And what you would want to do is you want to take 2 teaspoons every single night before you go to sleep. And you want to take it, there's a 15-day supply and then there's a 30-day supply. So depending on how deep you want to detoxify your body, you pick the 15 or the 30, but you take it with a nice glass of water, 8 to 14 ounces, stir it up real good, take it, and then go to sleep. You do not want to take this. You want to take this after, like right before you go to bed. So you want to take it an hour after any prescription, okay? Because it's so good at binding that it'll take away the efficacy of a prescription or the power of it. If you use it, it'll bind to that prescription or even vitamins and stuff like that. So you don't want to take it like with any other food. You want to take it on an empty stomach at least an hour after you've ingested anything. So now you have an empty stomach and the detox can go through and work its work. So basically you take it before you go to sleep. You sleep 6-8 hours, and you're in essence cleaning your body out for the length of time that you're sleeping.
Okay, thank you. We got Miss Lash is in the building. She says, hello everyone. Hey Lash, hopefully you are doing well in your family. We got Wally in the building. He's saying salute. All right, guys. So if you're just coming in, make sure you guys are hitting the like button. We have Cedrek the Inner Trainer here. He is here to answer any and all questions. Today we are focusing on how to get your mindset prepared and ready for this holiday season with these different foods and the different holidays and dinners coming forward. And I definitely want this to be a space if you guys have questions to ask. Once again, Sed the Inner Trainer is a personal trainer and he is a certified nutritionist. He loves what he does so much that over the years he's created products specifically for the needs of people, especially people of color, because he knows how it runs deep, especially men too, with heart disease and diabetes and all the different things that are happening in our community, and he wants to focus specifically on balancing this mentally and knowing that your body is a temple, and if you focus with God too, all these things are going to level. So once again, guys, we have Sedrek the Inner Trainer here. If you have a question or you want to ask him something, once again, put question and in the chat or put the Q and write it out. If you're just getting in, we were focusing on the things that you need to first start off with a detox. We're about to go into, again, he's going to discuss again the importance. I think that was a question of the detox. Why is it important? And then he's going to talk about specifically different items and things you should have in your cabinet. Different things that you need to have to get ready for this winter season, this cold season, flu season, different things that you should have as far as arsenal. So once again, Sedrek the Inner Trainer, can you focus on or just repeat the last question? Let me make sure I have that up. How often should one detox and why? Mm-hmm. And then after that, I want you to go into how the Finesse family can get ready for this season of the winter and what they should have in their arsenal. So first question is, again, could you repeat to us, how often should one detox and why is it important?
Okay. I would say you want to do a nice detox at least once every 3 months. That would be a very good time frame in which to detox. And why should you detox? The air that we're breathing, the food that we're eating, a lot of it isn't real food. It's genetically modified food, which is it can cause different health issues. The amount of food that we are eating and consuming isn't the best. We're eating too much food. The quality of the food is way lower because it's manufactured. It's not a lot of it isn't real. And the amount of food, meaning the amount of carbohydrates and starches and sugars that we're taking in, all of those play a big role in why you should detox. Detox is just like changing your oil when you about to go on a big trip. You can't use that dirty black oil and expect for your car to run properly. So that's for the same reason you do an oil change in the motor, is the same reason you need to filter out all the bad stuff that's been built up in your system. And you should do it at least once every 3 months. So those are the reasons why, to give yourself an opportunity to reset so everything is running smoothly. So you can just liken it to an oil change. It's very, very important to do one quarterly.
All right. So once again, guys, if you're just getting in, make sure you share this. If you have a group, family members, if you have anybody that you know needs to hear this, sometimes they're not going to listen to you. But if they hear somebody else talking, especially somebody that's engaging and somebody that has the professional background that Sedrek the Inner Trainer does, and the specific goal is to help you all around, not just the physical, but the mental also too, and staying focused in what your goals are. Let them hear this, share this. Don't just keep this bottle up to ourselves. I think we do that a lot. I talked about that on the other stream. A lot of us get so inundated with our groups and tribes that we don't really share it. We just soak it all up. We soak up all the good, information, but we don't really share it with others so they can get, rise up and get on the same level. Okay, let's see if we have a question. Let's see. Guys, I put his information. It should be in the chat. I think I've dropped it. His contact information, and also in the description of the video. All right. So Big Ben says, does this detox require abstinence from food, and how long should the detox last? Good questions, Ben.
Yeah, those are very good questions. I usually have my clients. I don't know if you're familiar with juicing, but I usually have my clients during the first week of the detox. I'll have them juice for 2 meals, substitute 2 meals for juice to give your digestive system a break. And then for the third meal, just a healthy meal with not an abundance of sugars and carbohydrates, but a nice clean piece of a protein and vegetables. And then at the end of the day, then you take your detox. So I have a 15-day detox and I have a 30-day detox. So you will be taking that powder, 2 teaspoons of that powder before you go to sleep. That's the fastest way to jumpstart the detox. Now you can take the detox without abstaining from food. You can just take it as a detox, period. So if you're having 2 to 3 square meals a day, this is still going to help you if you take this at the end of your day still. But if you really want a purification process, I would also recommend that at least for the first week that you also incorporate juicing. So instead of a meal, substitute 2 meals for a juice instead to give your body a big breath of fresh air as far as your digestive system is concerned. And along with that, another thing that I highly recommend is this is a product that I've been using for about almost a decade. It's called Green Vibrance. Another thing that we have to do is we have to balance the amount of nutrients that we are intaking and making sure we're taking in enough nutrients. Now with this product, you can buy it anywhere from Vitamin Shop, anywhere that they sell vitamins. Basically, this is a serving of 35 organic fruits, vegetables, and sprouts. So just in one scoop, you're getting a lot of the phytonutrients that you would not get in probably almost a half a week to a week, and you're getting it all in one day. So this has that. It has probiotics in it for your gut, so that you can keep the temperament of your gut well balanced. So this is an awesome product that basically gives you a really potent amount of nutrition. And taking this every single day, first thing in the morning with a shake or with your juice and stirring it in there is one of the best things that you could do. Very, very, very awesome product. It's called Green Vibrance. And I personally take this. I've been taking it for like 10 years. And it's just going to give you so much more nutrition that we're so busy that we don't have the opportunity to partake. So I also want to give you guys these type of tips that you can do without, breaking the bank, or it's going to help because this is way more convenient than eating 3 bowls of greenery or 3 bowls of vegetables. So this is something that I would highly recommend. It's called Green Vibrance.
Okay, great. We have another question in the chat. Shout out to Alonzo. Hall All-Star Advisor. He's saying salute. Let's see. Where was the next question? All right, Alonzo, he had a question. He says, question, is a detox the same thing as a flush, like drinking magnesium citrate?
It could definitely do the same things. That what you're talking about sounds more like a laxative, that magnesium citrate. But it can help to detoxify you in a way of removing what's stuck in you. So in a way, it is like a detox, yes. But there's several different ways that you can detoxify your body. So it just depends on what purpose you have. Now, what I'm telling you is more of a truer to the word detox, because it's not a laxative. So it's literally just grabbing onto the bad stuff that's in your body and binding to it. So then when you wake up to use the necessary room in the morning, you're gonna eliminate everything. So this detox is not a laxative, but a laxative can be used as a quote unquote detox, just for getting the stuff out of your system. But this detox is not, it's not a laxative. No problem.
Okay, cool. So he's saying thank you for answering that for him. What was my next question that I had up? My question was, you said how often should we detox and why should we detox? And could you go ahead and you probably talked about a couple of them, but I definitely want you to keep reiterating a lot of things because people sometimes they need to keep hearing it. And I know as an educator, I know this is imperative. A lot of people feel like, oh, I only want to say it once. I don't want to bug people, but I do that here on this channel. I bug people because I know you need to sometimes hear things over and over and over for your subconscious to get it. So if you said it already, please repeat it again. Can you talk about the arsenals that we need to have in our tank as far as in our medicine cabinet, and things to help us prepare and things to help us avoid going into this winter season getting sick or just keeping our bodies healthy to maintain through the winter season? What are the things that we need to have?
Absolutely. You guys definitely want to have, obviously, some vitamin C. You definitely want to have that in your arsenal because, it's the flu season and just the winter sicknesses are going to be popping up there. So you really want to have your vitamin C on deck. Usually take 1 teaspoon of vitamin C powder, and I just mix it in with my shake or my smoothie, a protein shake, a regular smoothie, whatever the case may be. And I'll just put 1 teaspoon of that in there. And basically, as we all know, vitamin C helps to increase your overall immunity. So it's going to help you stay on the up and up as far as, your health is concerned. So I would definitely highly recommend vitamin C. And then another thing that I would recommend as far as the eating is concerned, if you're going to help to, I know we're probably going to eat more sugars and carbohydrates this holiday season. So one thing that I would highly recommend is called chromium. Chromium is a mineral, and basically what chromium helps to do is it helps with your blood sugar levels. So basically chromium helps to put the sugar that you're eating from carbohydrates and regular sugars, it helps it to get into the actual cell and not stay in the blood. So it helps to balance out your blood sugar levels. So if you're going to be overeating, I would highly recommend that you take chromium before a carbohydrate heavy meal. Definitely be very important. So your blood sugar levels don't stay high. We know how dangerous that is, and continuous blood sugar levels obviously is what we call diabetes and pre-diabetic and diabetes. So you definitely want to take chromium and use that as a part of your holiday arsenal to keep your blood sugar levels balanced. And then also, like I said before, digestive enzymes. You want to make sure that you're taking your digestive enzymes so the food is going to get properly digested instead of giving you difficulty in your digestion as far as bloating, et cetera, et cetera. So you definitely want to add those.
All right, we got more questions in the chat. Let's see. We got BGH in the building, one of the original channel members and a supporter of the channel. Shout out to you, BGH. You guys, make sure you check out they have merch. So make sure you go to their website and check them out. BGH says, where can we find this green vibrance?
Oh, you can get it I highly recommend Vitamin Shop. That's where I buy it. And then I'm going to find my link when I get it and send it off to Miss B Finesse. I have some special discount codes from Vitamin Shop. I'm a wellness ambassador there. So I would highly recommend to get it from Vitamin Shop. And if anybody who has my information you can basically shoot me an email or a text message, and I can get you that link so that you can get at least 15% off from Vitamin Shop. So I'll put my information in the chat. And anybody who's listening, if you need a nutritional consultation, anybody who's on with us right now, all of Miss B Finesse's fam, you guys will all get a complimentary, at least 30-minute consultation, and we could talk about your nutrition and fitness, and ways that we can improve your nutrition and fitness, and your overall health too, if you have health issues.
Okay, so Sed the Inner Trainer, thank you for that. Once again, guys, let me reiterate. He says you get a free consultation. Just make sure that you mention you saw him here on Mrs. B Finesse channel, Millennial Finesse Mindset. .com. Make sure you mention that, guys, and you'll get a consult with him free. And I'm telling you guys, once you go, it's going to be transformative. I mean, he has a website. He's on all social platforms. If you just don't even want to believe and you're not a believer, I'm talking about literal, not physical, because we are both of us. But just go to his socials, guys, and you'll see the testimonies. I mean, it's just amazing. When I seen it, it was really unbelievable. But it's a testimony to the value and the favor that he has from the Most High, because his whole intention is to help people, and his whole purpose is to encourage them and to let them know their body is a temple, and how to keep that temple stayed and keep it balanced and keep it to its best, highest peak. And the byproduct of that is all of the people, that the clients that he has that have had positive impacts in their health. A lot of them, once again, this is not medical advice, financial or legal advice. I always got to say the disclaimer. Make sure you talk to your doctor and advisor. This is only for informational purpose. But if you go check out his socials, you will see all the different references and all the different people that have spoken to how they have changes. Those people that went to the doctor, and he did a specific personalized eating consultation and plan with them, and they were off their medicines. They lost weight. Their whole energy level changed. So once again, you can't lose with a free consultation. So definitely try it. If you have family members, if you have people that need this help, what can they lose from a free consultation? But just getting information and advice and encouragement. So make sure you guys do not miss out on that, because if and you've been to the doctor consultations, most of them are not free. Most of them, even if they are, they're like 3 to 5 minute ones, very quick. So thank you for that, Sedrek the Inner Trainer. I appreciate you being able to want to bless the Finesse family here and to see us be the best that we can be. So thank you for that very much.
Absolutely.
Let's see. We have another question. Alonzo says, question, is there something we can use as a daily way to pull the bad stuff out of us? Good question, Alonzo.
To pull the bad stuff out, I would definitely say the detox. And I said it's what I would say. My biggest recommendation would be a daily multivitamin, some type of multivitamin that will allow you to get the good stuff in you, so the bad stuff can come out of you. Something that's going to boost your immunity. I like a vitamin called Synergy 3000 that you can get from DETOX.com. I've been taking that vitamin for nearly a decade. It's an awesome vitamin. And it's giving you, again, fruits and vegetables in it, plus all the vitamins, like it's way above the daily recommended amount of what you need. And those vitamins make you feel really good. It's called Synergy 3000. I highly recommend that vitamin.
Okay, I'm trying to. If you could type it in the private chat, Sedrek the Inner Trainer. I'm trying to Google it right now because I want to. As you're talking, I'm trying to drop the different names and different things, just in case people, when they hear it, they don't really understand or how to spell it. So I'm trying to drop things inside the chat so they can get it. He says, "Awesome, thank you." Shout out to BGH, dropping the super chat. He says, great information. Thank you for that and the support of the channel. Um, Alonzo has another question. All right. Once again, guys, questions are welcome. While we have Cedric the Inner Trainer here, and he's given us the his time in between him having consults and having to do meal plans for people. Make sure you take advantage of this, guys. Make sure you ask the questions that you want to ask. If there's anything that you feel, no matter how personal it is, guess what? We have to be able to ask the questions that we need, right? So let me drop this in the chat so you guys can have what he said is Synergy 3000. That is the multivitamin he's talking about. But it's really important and imperative, guys, that you make sure that you have what you need. And why not? You guys know that we're family here, Finesse Fam. Wealth, health, and mindset are super important. That's the drive of this channel. And I am here, guys, once again to influence, encourage, inspire you guys, and to get you guys understanding. So make sure you ask the questions while we have him here, guys, because I know we don't have a lot of time with him. So Alonzo Hall, the All-Star Advisor, he says, his question for you, Cedric the Inner Trainer. I'm underweight and can't digest many things. Doctors say not to eat fiber. Is fiber bad for weight gain?
It all depends on the underlying reasons why you can't keep many things down. Fiber could, as you know, fiber expands and it slows down the digestive process. So depending on what underlying issues you have, you may not want to take in a lot of fiber if you can't break it down. It's not that it's bad for weight gain, but it's probably not the best for you if you can't keep many things down. You probably wouldn't want to eat something that your body can't process and break up, because again, fiber is the thing, it expands. And depending on certain types of fibers, that's what's going to happen in your stomach. It actually helps to slow down the digestive process. So the more fiber you eat, the fuller you feel, but that may be what's aggravating your stomach. I don't know exactly what you have going on that you can't digest, but I think fiber is probably going to aggravate it. Obviously it is aggravating it. So what I would recommend is basically, like I would use a protein shake. If you're trying to gain some weight, I would definitely recommend a protein shake. One of the best ones, because I'm lactose intolerant, it's called Isopure. Isopure. It's an awesome, very easily digested protein shake. So if you're trying to gain weight, you definitely want easily digestible things. So that protein shake, and also the digestive enzymes. A lot of people who can't keep things because their body isn't producing what it needs, so it needs some extra support. The enzymes actually help to break the food down. So I would highly recommend that you put an enzyme into your nutrition protocol to help break the food down. A lot of times an enzyme is all people needed, and it kind of helps to balance out any issues that you're having. Another thing that I highly recommend is where is it at? If you're having problems keeping stuff down, or a lack of hunger, one thing that I highly recommend is gentian root. It's called gentian root, Gentian root. That helps to basically stimulate and get your body ready for food. So it actually helps you to become more hungry, which is a good thing for somebody who can't keep food down. And as you're trying to gain weight, one of the most important factors is, feeling ready to eat. So it basically helps to stimulate your appetite. It's called gentian root. And so, I take that too on occasion, because I know that if I'm trying to build muscle, it's very important to have an appetite and to take in more as you're working out. So gentian root, I would definitely recommend that to you.
Okay. And guys, it says gentian root is a herb that has been used for medical purposes for centuries. All right. So that is something that has been used for a long time. He says, awesome, thank you for that. He says, thanks, I'm getting those pills too. So he's probably talking about the synergy. And then I put the isoprotein powder. That's what he was saying when he was describing it earlier, guys.
It's called IsoPure.
Oops, that's what it's when I googled it, it said isoprotein powder pure. That's what popped up. So it's called IsoPure, guys. But when I googled it,
any isolate protein is going to be better for you if you have digestive issues. Like I'm lactose intolerant, so just to get an isolate protein, it doesn't have that lactose in it. So it'll be easier for your stomach to digest because it doesn't have the milk byproduct in there. But any isolate protein will do. But I was just giving you a specific brand called IsoPure. But if you go to Vitamin Shop, and any isolate protein will do the job.
Okay, and I'm looking it up, guys. It looks like it's on Amazon too. So it says Amazon IsoPure protein powder. It's at GNC, like he said. So there's different places that actually have it. Just a quick Google search, ISO, and then the word pure, and you'll see it pop up. So he says, you've created a monster, bro. I'm going to be healthy by the end. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. Even if Sed the Inner Trainer didn't. That's what I'm talking about. Because the information sharing is caring. And a lot of times, guys, and I don't think a lot of you know this about doctors and practitioners, but a lot of them study something purely specific. There's a lot of things that you can research on your own and find out. Let me make sure my little disclaimer's up. That doctors specifically might not know because that is not their specific field of study and research. So especially when you get into medicinal things or things that are of the earth, once again, seek medical advice or an advisor, doctor for help. It's only for informational purposes. A lot of times you're going to find things that were used generations, hundreds and hundreds of years ago can still work today. So, but it's just the sharing is caring, and it's just the knowledge transfer. Each one teach one. And, you just got to get to different spaces and different platforms where people are open and want to help you and freely give the information, even before they charge you for the product. I mean, he could be saying, having a wall up, not telling us anything and say, well, wait till you pay for the console. No, he's giving you this information freely, showing you that his whole purpose is to help first. I want to help. My purpose is to get you to a healthy lifestyle and get you to your best self, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So that's what, and I told you guys about that in the last couple streams. And you guys see, I got over 2,000 views on that little clip I did about, as far as just, and it was in general. It wasn't just, I talked about women, but just in general, guys, make sure you're watching for people, wolves and sheep and wolves and sheep's clothing, my bad. Make sure you're watching to see, the fruit of people. Don't be so caught up in how they look, what they're giving off, what they're selling. Really use your discernment, and if that's off, just make sure that you're getting value from whatever it is. It's not just stroking your emotion. I mean, because a lot of times we're emotional people, so if we get riled up and excited or angered or whatever, that's how we respond. But I really appreciate that this is helping you, Alonzo. So shout out to you,
and definitely
for that.
Thank you. And definitely, Alonzo, take advantage of the free consult. Everybody, there's a lot of good information that I can share with you. Definitely.
All right. So, Sed the Inner Trainer, I'm not sure. Did you finish? Did you finish the explaining the things that we need the arsenal? Because I know some questions start coming when you were explaining the things. Did you get through everything you wanted to say?
Yeah, for the most part. There's one more thing that I would recommend, and well,
if you need to go get it?
Yeah, well, I have one of the things right here. If you guys don't like to take a lot of pills and you don't like to uncap them, one thing that I recommend is a pill grinder. Basically, you could just take the lid and put all your pills in there, and it'll grind it all up for you. And then you can just dump the powder in your smoothie or your drink of choice, and that way you don't have to
Ooh, I need
swallow
one of
a lot of
those.
pills.
So
Yeah.
where do you get that from? You know when I think of stuff like that, such as the Inner Trainer, I think about older people with the little pill, little container, and then the thing where they split it in half. So
Yeah.
that's some new age stuff. So where can they get something like that? Because that's really for everybody. You know, taking and
Yeah.
swallowing pills is not just an older person thing. I mean, when we take our vitamins and supplements, they're usually in pill
Yep.
form. So where can they find
Yeah.
something like that?
Oh, Amazon. I got this off of Amazon. So I definitely highly recommend it. It's called uh, Pasen, Pasen Home, Home. You can get it off of Amazon, and just look pill grinder on Amazon, and basically it's electric. So basically, it makes it super easy to take all your supplementation, the pills or tablets, any type. So
Oh,
that's something I use every single day too.
okay, guys. So I just Googled that on
Mhm.
Amazon, and it's got a 4 out of 5. It's called Electric Pill Crusher Grinder, and the brand he just said, I typed it in on my at my Microsoft search, and it came up. So if you look in the chat, here it is. Pill grinder can grind your pills into fine powder. No need to twist your hand. Use this pill grinder. So it looks like it's on Amazon. It's got a 4 out of 5. It popped right up when I was typing it in while he was spelling it. So can you pull it up to the
Mhm.
screen again for those watching on the replay, so they can
Yeah,
see
sure.
it?
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Can you explain why they would want something like that again? Is people on the restream, or if they're just jumping in the stream right now? And if you're just jumping in, make sure you share and hit the thumbs up. Go ahead.
Uh, yeah, just basically, it makes it simple to take all your supplementation. Like I said, I'm not a big I don't like to swallow pills. So what you can do is you can take all your supplements for the day, throw it in your pill grinder, whether they're tablets or capsules, and then grind it all up, and then dump that into your smoothie or your, whatever drink of choice that you're using, and then take it all at once. That's better. And actually, what I do is I'll do it for the whole week. So basically, I'll spend like 30 minutes in taking all of my supplements for each day, grind them up, and put them in a little compartment. Grind the next day's up, so then I'll have 7 days worth of all my supplements, and then I can just wake up first thing in the morning, dump the powder in my protein shake, and then drink it. So it just makes it easy to get all the nutrition that you need, because it can be time consuming if you do it every day. But if you take the time to just knock it all out at once, it's just easier. So, yeah.
And guys too, and I want to jump into the juicing part, because I wanted to lead back into that because you kind of touched based on it. But a lot of times, guys, I think a lot of times I'm speaking to myself. So if you relate to me, just let me know, thumbs up or one in the chat. But I know me personally, a lot of times we get caught up with the when am I going to have time to do it? So that ideal that he just said about grinding the pills, especially if you say, well, I can't take supplements and I can't take these things because I don't have time to sit and grind them. And we don't think about the long game of it. Like, okay, so if you don't want to swallow the pills, find another way to make it conducive for you. So you got a way to where you can grind this down. You can, or even guys, you got to think about this holistically, especially if you have a family. Let's say you have children, or you have somebody that's maybe they're mentally inclined or something, or handicapped, and they can't swallow pills or don't want to, or maybe you have an autistic person in your life or in your family. This is something that really is an arsenal that you should have, because a lot of times you just don't like that feeling of swallowing things, right? So this grinder could meet a lot of needs for your family also too. Another thing I wanted to go in, Sedrek in the trainer. Hopefully, how much more time do we have with you? Do you have to head out in a little bit? How much more time we have? We're pushing on almost an hour, but I want to make sure
Oh,
that
okay.
we respect your
Yeah,
time.
absolutely. Yeah, we still have. I still have about, because I gotta. Let's say 6:05 right now. I still got about a good 7 to 8 minutes left. So
Okay,
six
good, good. Okay,
fifteen.
so let me get into it. Can you focus on? Let me get that banner up. Can you talk about the ideals of the juicing, and also I want you to go back into what supplements do you offer at Leader Nutrition and Fitness, and then the juicing first, because you talked about why juicing was important when we're going into the winter months, and what juicing actually means. And do I just juice to juice as a lifestyle? That was the question. Do I juice as a lifestyle, or do I juice only for specific medical reasons? And then can you go into your products again?
Yeah, definitely. You can do it for both. You can do it for a lifestyle. I've known people watch the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead on Netflix. That's what started me into juicing, because this man, he started juicing, and that was basically the only thing that really helped him to change his whole life, flooding your body with all those nutrients. So it's definitely very potent and powerful to do for a detox, because you're getting a flood of those nutrients that you wouldn't be able to eat in a day in a juice form. So you don't have to digest it, meaning because it's in the liquid form. Instead of having to eat like a whole bowl full of fruits and vegetables, you're able to just drink it. So that means it's going to bypass your stomach, because it's already in a liquid form, and it can get right into your small intestines, right into your body. So it's basically the healthiest way. It's healthy fast food, basically, because instead of the difference between juicing and blending is blending has that fiber in it. So it's going to go through your system more slowly. So, if you're trying to do a real detox, you want it to get in your system faster. So your body can get all those nutrients as fast as possible. So that's why I highly recommend, if you're going to do a detox and you're going to try to reset your body, start off with juicing first, and then transition into smoothies a little bit later. But you could do juicing I know people that do juicing every single day. It just depends on what you need it for, and there's some people that do it every day for medical reasons. So it's very potent. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And we did the juicing. Oh, you can you go into your products, because I know your time is short with us. You've blessed us with the amount of time, but let me get that fair up. Can you break down once again the importance of detox and your product line? Who you are? Who is Sedrek the Inner Trainer? And then talk to us about what supplements does your program offer at Leader Nutrition, so we can round off with that. If you guys got any questions, you need to try to get them in the last 3 minutes while he's explaining, and we'll try to get your questions answered. Or he has offered to you. He talked about you guys can get that consult. So if you don't get them in before we end the stream, you can do the free consult, but you have to mention that you came from here to get the free consult. Okay, so who are you, Sedrek the Inner Trainer, and then tell us about the supplements you offer.
Okay, well, I'm a certified nutritionist for 10 years and a personal trainer for over 20 years. And basically what we do is we customize nutrition and personal training programs for our clients. Customized nutrition. So basically, my clients tell me exactly what they like to eat for breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. We cross-reference that with any medical issues that they have. So I have a medical director over me. We can pull the labs down and see what your labs say. So we cross-reference those labs with the food that you're eating, and we cross-reference that whole thing with your goal. Hey, Sed, I want to lose 40 pounds in 3 months. Okay, cool. Then we put together an eating protocol that will allow you to eat foods that you're familiar with while losing 2 to 7 pounds per week. That's the average. So basically, the efficacy of our programs is really high because it's customized. So if you don't like asparagus, it's not going to be on your plan. So basically, the level of customization is very high. That's why people do so well on the program. So we have that. We have personal training and Leader. This is my company, Leader Nutrition and Fitness. So basically, the L, it's a family company. So the L stands for Lewis, my dad. The E stands for Earlene. My mother. The D stands for D'Amica, my sister, and the R stands for Ruth, my grandmother. So it's a family company. So that's the meaning behind it. Family health. So in this detox, you guys definitely want to check the detox out, especially for the winter time. And again, you're going to take it every single night, and it's basically going to reset your body. It's going to take out all the toxins, all the bad microbes, and all the bad residuals from bad eating and from medication, all those things. It helps to reset your body, and it helps to clean out your liver, your lung, your gallbladder, all your vital organs. It helps to reset that. So very, very important for your detoxification for this winter. Another product that I have right here, if you are looking for basically fat reduction, I have a product right here called Fat Furnace. And basically this is a thermogenic. So basically this is going to help you to burn fat for up to 8 hours, increase your energy, increase your focus, and suppress your appetite. So this Fat Furnace is one that my clients love. It gives you a lot of energy, a lot of focus, and it helps to burn fat for 8 hours. So that one,
and let me speak, because I was a client of his also, guys. And I lost a lot of weight, about 25 pounds. And that Fat Furnace is no joke. It works. If you, like I said, if you go to his socials, you ask anybody that has been on his programs that he has made a personal meal plan for, anybody, that Fat Furnace is the business. Once again, these are his products that over the 10 years that he's been working, talking to doctors, talking to specialists, getting people on his team to formulate something that he is very proud of. And he's a family backed business, and he's his basis is his family. And from there on, he wants to help other families and other people in the community. And so I can speak for the products. That's a reason why I brought him on the show, because I've actually been through his plan, and the products are very much so something that you're going to see results. So I definitely want to hop in and be one of the people that can speak on that for your product, so people can know authentically. So you can keep
thank
going.
you.
Sorry, I just want to clarify that.
No, thanks. Thank you, Ms. B. Finesse. I do appreciate that. And the other product that I have for you guys, if you're trying to get rid of that stubborn body fat, this is called liquid lipo. And so basically what this does is it stimulates lipolysis, the movement of body fat. So if you got that stubborn body fat, maybe in the abdominal area or wherever you're pre-genetically disposed to have fat, and makes it tougher to get rid of it, you just use this product, and basically you put the drops under your tongue before each meal, and it helps to loosen up that body fat and put it into your bloodstream so you can use it as an energy source. Okay. So this one right here, again, is called liquid lipo. It's an awesome product. So using the liquid lipo to release the fat and the Fat Furnace to burn the fat, you can't fail with these two. Plus eating right and following the protocol that I put together. That's why my clients lose between 2 to 7 pounds per week, if your goal is to lose body fat. So those are the 3 products that I currently have out right now that you guys can purchase if you'd like to. They're awesome products for overall weight loss.
Sedrek the Inner Trainer, could I just buy 2 more minutes of your time? I just had a good amount of people that just came in the stream. Once again, can you just go over the products again? I want to say shout out to Celesta. Celesta, she is a channel member. Shout out to you. Thank you for supporting and joining the channel. She says, hey fam. And we have another channel member, one of the day ones. We have Peter Investor M. He says, Mrs. B Finesse, salute to you and your guests and chat. So guys, if you did not know, we have Sedrek the Inner Trainer here. We are rounding off the stream. He's blessed the stream. If you missed it and you just got here, just go ahead and hashtag replay. Stay to the end, because he's going to offer some special incentives. But once again, we talked about detox, we talked about juicing, we talked about arsenals to have in a tank for this winter season, to keep your body healthy, mind, body, and spirit. And once again, Sedrek the Inner Trainer has graciously offered a free consultation. If you just mentioned you saw him here at Mrs. B Finesse's channel, Millennial Finesse Mindset.com. If you mention that, guys, he's offering free consults for you. If there's any questions you didn't get in the stream because his time is short, he got me scheduled in, and I don't want to invade in his time. So there were a lot of questions in the chat. Make sure you rewatch the stream. But once again, if you mention, you get a free consult with him. His information is in the description. It's also in the chat, and I will try to drop it again before the stream is over. But could you please go through your supplements one more time, Sedrek the Inner Trainer, before we let you go, and tell us how they are going to help us in this winter season to prepare?
Absolutely. I just want to take the opportunity for you guys to go ahead and write down my information. It's www.ledrnutrition.net. So it's ledrnutrition.net. That's the website. And my phone number is 407 495 5337 or 407 495 LEDR. Okay. So I just want to make sure that you guys get that information so you can give me a shout and we can set up a complimentary nutritional consultation. So again, getting ready for the winter, you definitely want to detox. We have a liter detox right here. And the reason why you want to detox is because, you know, it's colder in the winter. You know, you have you're going to be eating more, and you just want to take the opportunity to detoxify your body. It's going to be very, very important. You're not susceptible to cold and flu, on all those things. So basically, you want to detox. The ingredients that are good for detoxification is activated charcoal, which is going to bind to all the bad stuff in your gut area, and basically going to bind to it, and it's going to, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to eliminate. So there's activated charcoal, there's diatomaceous earth, which helps to kill all the critters in your body. You know, the overgrowth of candida, the overgrowth of other bacteria in your body. It helps to kill those things. So when you go to the restroom the next day, you can release those things. And then also there's diatomaceous earth in here, which is really good, especially if you take a lot of prescriptions. It helps to bind to all the residual prescriptions inside your body, and it binds to heavy metals, mercury, lead, all those things. So this is a mixture of all three of those. So if you want to stay healthy this winter, you definitely want to get you some liter detox if you want to just increase your immunity as far as the winter time is concerned. And another one, like I said before, this is Fat Furnace. If you need to lose a couple pounds, if you need to lose more than 10 pounds, I highly recommend that you get some Fat Furnace. This is a thermogenic. So basically it's going to help you burn fat for up to 8 hours straight. That's going to give you more energy, focus, and it's also going to suppress your appetite. So this is an appetite suppressant that also increases your energy and your focus, and it's going to help you burn fat for 8 hours. So if you need to lose some weight for this winter, because we're going into November and December, I highly recommend that you put this in your arsenal.
And then we got, hold on, Sed the Inner Trainer, we got some comments. Chemo C says, hopefully I said your name right, Chemo. Great guest today. Excellent info. I am taking notes. So shout out to you, Sed the Inner Trainer. And also, we have Celeste Morgan. She says, good. She says, I am completing a marathon this weekend in Indy. Pray for your girl. So guys, make sure y'all pray for Miss Celeste, a Finesse Fam channel member, a supporter here. And once again, shout out to you guys. So Sed the Inner Trainer, you have the floor to finish off.
Okay. The last product that I have, this is called Liquid Lipo. So this helps you if you have those stubborn pockets of body fat. What this does, it stimulates the movement of fat. So basically, you take the drops before each meal, and then it helps to release that stubborn body fat, put it into your bloodstream so you can use it as an energy source. So having this stable of products as you go into this winter holiday month is going to help you to not only keep your weight where it's at, but also lose the weight properly too at the same time, which is the goal. And also having a detox to keep you healthy for this winter. So I definitely highly recommend those products. They're tried and true. I'm not just saying that just because they're mine, but they're tried and true and they work. And again, I want to thank Miss B Finesse for bringing me on the platform. Again, this is one of the most awesome YouTube platforms on the internet. So I do appreciate the opportunity to speak and to be a blessing to your people.
And I thank you so much. Once again, guys, you're not gonna find many like Sedrek the Inner Trainer. Once you guys have the free consult, you're gonna notice a difference in his demeanor. You're gonna notice a difference in his authenticity to want to help you. It's not just him trying to make a dollar and make money. Of course he has a business, so he wants to be business minded, but you're going to see the realness beyond the screen, and you seeing him on the screen, and that fullness and that energy that you're feeling of confidence that I can do it from him. But more so, you're going to see the personal touch that he adds with the consultation. And if you are blessed to get the personal nutrition package and fitness plan, I'm telling you, especially if you go into it knowing that you can do it, you guys are going to see radical changes, and you're going to be able to consult with him. You're going to be able to meet with him. I believe he does weekly check-ins. I'm going to let him break that down. I'm not going to get into how he does what he does. I want you guys to get the experience, because like I said, you're going to be different and you're going to change. But Sedrek the Inner Trainer cannot do it. You guys know I told you I cannot do it. It has to be that willingness in you. It has to be that initial goal, that mindset. It has to be the essence of finesse. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you share, hit the like button. But more important, understand what the finesse in Mrs. B Finesse stands for. The finesse in Millennial Finesse Mindset stands for. Millennial Finesse Mindset is me. I am a millennial. Finesse, the acronym. And then I focus on mindset is the business and the whole function of why I do this. But finesse stands for to faithfully innovate, to inspire, to naturally be effective, and to seek success every day. It's an acronym. Every first letter stands for a meaning. And that is the whole purpose and premise of this format and this movement. And I'm so appreciative and thankful to the Most High that I could get him here, and that his whole essence is to see change in your spirit and mind. We had Nita Mac in the building. She says, good evening, Finesse fam. Big shout out to you from J Mac family. Shout out to J Mac family. She says, we highly recommend the leader products. Another person that is recommending these products. Not only did it increase my energy, it sped my weight loss progress, and the detox is life. Yes, shout out to Nita Mac. That is true. You will have so much energy on the products. I can tell you, as a mother, as a wife, as an educator, those things help balance myself to get my lifestyle the way I needed it, and to project forward to for me to have something sustainable that I could keep going. And that's what I really appreciate about these conversations. We're not just doing quick fix, celebrity, fast diets, guys. This is something it's a whole mindset. And you're going to find that out when you have your consult with Sedrek the Inner Trainer, that you might not think you're ready, but you have to trust that and believe that you can do it. And that's a difference. Just because you think you're not ready doesn't mean you shouldn't step out. You got to trust that in the end, like you guys know, I tell you, I see the end before the beginning. Before I start something, I already see the end of it. So I just got to navigate through to get myself to where that is. And it's not going to be easy, because it's the blessing. It's what you're meant to do. It's your destiny. And sometimes you got to keep wading through the water. You got to keep figuring it out. You got to have different doctors, different nutritionists. You got to go to different people's channels. You got to, fill out the wheats and the tares. You got to figure out who the wolves are and the sheep. Like, you have to do it because you're worth it. You have to do it. And shout out to Lash's journey. She, I remember she told the story of how she went to, I believe it was a retreat or some place that does wellness, and she talked about the how, you know, she's a mother, she's a wife, she has a new baby like me, and you know, balancing all these things. She works, and she just never had time for herself. And she said, you know what, you know, she just trusted in the Father that she had to put herself first. And you know, she did that, and she lost a lot of weight. So shout out to Lashes for that. And that's a testimony. Even though we are providers, we are fathers, we are mothers, we are brothers and sisters, we are partners to other people, you know, we are life support to people. We matter first. God, the Most High, matters, and then it's us. So you have to be able to sustain. You have to know your value, and you have to be able to put your health first, because your body is a temple. You only get one body, guys. And the effect of your body, unless it's genetic, is what you've done to it over the years. So you got to know that you have to start somewhere. And who cares if you trash your body all these years? You got to start somewhere. And if you feel in your heart you want to do better and be better, be your change. Do better and be better. And start off with Sedrek the Inner Trainer with that free consultation. So you have the floor, Sedrek the Inner Trainer. I don't see any more questions here. I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody that came through. Definitely shout out to BGH, the channel member. Shout out also to BGH for the super chat. He says, thanks, great information. Shout out to Big Ben, one of the top supporters of the channel, with the super sticker. Shout out to him, guys. If you missed the stream with Big Ben, he does life insurance. Check that out. He had a special incentive. I clipped that out for you guys, because once again, he's got the same spirit, black man, as Sedrek the Inner Trainer. He's just here to help you guys. He wants you guys to have he wants you guys to have the audacity to be better and to live the lifestyle as others do, because they have the money, the experience, they have the surroundings to get to the information. And these men have the information, and they're trying to help you. So shout out to Big Ben. Make sure you guys rewatch that live stream. He talked about life insurance. Shout out to Celeste Morgan, channel member. Shout out to Peter Investor M, channel member. And shout out to everybody that rolled through. And make sure, let me put this up for you one more time. This is our guest. Make sure you guys sign up for his free consultation on www.leadernutrition.net. This is the guest contact information. It is in the description for the video for the people on the restream, and throughout the chat I posted it, and it is here again. So once again, guys, you guys know that is the perfect hour for me, right around 1 hour. Sedrek the Inner Trainer, I want to thank you for your time. Hopefully, guys, if you guys are, you know, adamant with getting this information, I'm trying to get Sedrek the Inner Trainer, the professional, back weekly. Crossing our fingers on that, praying. Let's be prayerful we can get them back, because, and have questions ready. You guys know, especially the channel members, you guys know you have direct contact to different topics and things. A lot of you have contacted me, but if there's something specific you want to talk about, let me know so I can get the research in and try to get the person here to get your questions answered. But if it's on health, then we got a key person, and so we're going to try to get him back as much as we can. But you got to show up. You guys got to show up. You got to be sharing. You got to be in this comment section and talking. And after the stream, comment if you learned something. You guys are heavy in my chat, but then when I go look at the stream afterwards, I don't see any comments. Remember to comment, guys. Yeah, it helps in the algorithm. That helps us get pushed out. That helps us get promoted and put in their what is it called? YouTube, where they suggest suggestions, right? Because we're newer and we're a smaller channel, so you have to do the like, you have to share, you have to comment. It's so important. Those things are important to help get us recommended, because you guys say you want this good content. So if you want it, why are we not sharing? Why are we not hitting the like button? Why are we not coming and commenting, right? So if you want these, it's a lot to be a content creator and to take this time out besides what we have to do in our regular life for business and family. So if you guys know you want that, make sure you support. Make sure you support. So once again, Sedrek the Inner Trainer, I appreciate you. I thank you. If there's anything, you have the last minute on the floor. Otherwise, we are going to end it.
All right. Well, again, thank you, Miss B Finesse, for giving me the opportunity to speak to the Finesse fam. And I prayerfully you guys got some good information today. And please, again, feel free to reach out to me and take advantage of the free nutritional consultation that I can do. It could be over the phone, it could be via Zoom, or if you're here in the Orlando area, you can meet here in my office. So I definitely appreciate the platform and the opportunity. Again, that number too is 407-495 leader, LEDR, or 407-495-5337, just in case. So you guys can give me a call. I'll be happy to speak with you and to set up an appointment. And again, Ms. B Finesse, appreciate you and all of your Finesse fam.
All right, guys. So once again, guys, have a great day. Adios, au revoir. Make sure you comment after the stream. And I will see you guys again. Have a great day, guys. Bye.